Much better. Hi!
Yo, ciao Mandana.
How's it going?
All good, all good. What about you?
I'm great. Well, I mean, that's just the short form of some days are good, some days are bad, and I don't know. I think I'm trying to survive and I'm trying to just keep everything positive and, kind of hanging in there.
Sure, sure. As
I was
everyone. I
just
mean,
talking about you and how we met and how I wasn't really able to understand you because a person like you, from what I've understood, you come from a perfect family, perfect education, perfect situation of life, and you got it all. And
mhm,
everything in your life was just perfect. And then suddenly you decided to leave your country, start traveling, and finding the meaning of and the formula of happiness.
sure. Yeah.
I know we have spoken about a lot of stuff, but I want you to talk about why you were traveling and what you were doing, where are you from, and where you are right now at the moment.
Cool,
By the way,
great.
I love the new hair.
Thank you
It's
very
really
much.
nice.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't remember if they were so long when I was in India.
No, no.
No, okay, okay, right, right.
Much.
But
Yeah.
in quarantine I cannot go to the hairdresser, so I let them grow, but I like them.
Yeah.
They
Well,
they ref-
I give myself a haircut. So if you were here, I would have given you a haircut.
Okay. I don't know if I'm lucky or unlucky, to be there. I don't know if you're good in cutting hair, but you
Oh,
look good.
I
You look
cut my
good.
own hair. This is me.
You look good. You look good. You look good.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
to everyone, to all of your friends that are following us, my name
Yeah.
is Giuseppe and I'm from Italy. And as Mandana said, in September, I left my country to travel around the world and visit all the continents to interview remarkable people all around the world and understand from them if there was a secret for being happy or a formula for happiness. And I traveled quite a bit until the coronavirus stopped everyone. But while I was in India, while I was in Mumbai, I met Mandana, and I remember that time because it's. I think I felt like that you and the other people that were with us thought that I was a bit crazy, because I was just traveling around the world for 1 year, just for discovering if there was a formula for happiness.
Yeah.
And the first question that probably you asked me was, "But are you unhappy? You need to find a formula to be happy." I said, "No, I'm pretty happy. I have everything in my life. My family is great. I have friends. I mean, I'm loved. I don't miss anything. But my curiosity is bigger than anything, and I need to find my answers to the questions I have about happiness, because I think that happiness is the basic for every human being in the world. So I think that it shouldn't be so weird to find answers about happiness, but it should be the normal. It should be anyone can should uh, f- um, should find the answers to the question about happiness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that we don't think enough about happiness. And I think that when you find a person that is focused 100% about happiness, it sounds and feels weird. But it's not.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not.
That was me when I met you first, and I was really concerned. I was like, okay, so you weren't happy in your life, and then now you're trying to find happiness, or
Hmm.
you wanted to understand life more. When you said, no, I actually, I have a perfect family. I'm loved. I have many lovely friends. You are quite successful in whatever you were doing. You are a person who was and is very fit. So I had all this weird question, because what happens in life, I feel, a lot of time we question ourselves when we don't have something. You kind
Hmm.
of question yourself, oh, is it I'm not happy because I don't have that car, or is it because I don't have that job or that body, or I didn't go to that holiday? So that was all my question. And then when I understood that you had a pretty perfect life, and then now you're just like, oh guys, by the way, not only like traveling around the world, he does kind of like just travel with a bag, which I couldn't understand it as well. And you know, to manage to live a simple life and to go around and to meet all these amazing people that you've met all over the countries, you know. So
Yeah.
it's quite nice. And also I feel right now we are in a situation where we start thinking about how basic our lives are, how basic and small little things are important rather than, you know, all the material and I don't know, jobs and work. And what is important is when you're happy and you have your friends and family around, because at the moment most of us, we don't have that. You know, I don't have my family around, and you know, every night I'm kind of going to sleep, but I'm afraid that tomorrow I'm going to hear some other news about Iran and what's happening, and you know, we're living in a lot of fear. And yeah, so
No,
so
you say
that's
it
why
right.
I wanted to talk to you, and I wanted to because I didn't speak to you after you left for China or Korea.
Exactly,
Where
for
did you go
China,
after India?
to China. I went to China.
Okay, let's talk about China.
Ah, amazing. Have you ever been to China?
No, I lived in Hong Kong. Well, I had some taste of China from the Kowloon side, but no, never been there. Never been there.
I loved it. I loved it. The people are amazing. The food was amazing. I mean, by the way, you know that I really love being in. I mean, India was one of my favorite country to be
Really?
in. So
Yeah.
that's seeing that many people from India are following us. We have to
Yeah.
say it. We have to say it. But
Of
after
course,
India, I
because
went to
no, because you met me in India, so of course it has to be a favorite place.
yeah, sure. After Mumbai, I went to few cities in China. It
Yeah.
was astonishing. I loved it, and I didn't visit them much, so I want to come back. But right now is the worst time to think about going to visit China, and it's gonna take a while to go
Yeah.
back to China. But I'm gonna go because I didn't manage to visit the wall, the Great Wall of China. It's a pity. It's a great pity because once you're in China, you have to go there.
Yeah.
And then, as you said, I went to after China, I went to North Korea.
Yeah.
That was the craziest journey of my life.
Yeah. In what
But
way? In what way?
anyway, like everywhere you can think about, it's a crazy journey because it's a place that it's outside of the world, outside of the time. It's like going back in the 30s, but it's like another planet, and people cannot talk to you. Like it was really really weird, and weird things happen. I saw a guy died in front of me. Everything it's on YouTube. Now that I think that right now I finished to put the English subtitles. So if someone
Okay.
wants to see it, there are English subtitles when I speak in Italian, because sometimes I speak in Italian, but most of the time is in English. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty crazy, and I was afraid. I was scared not to manage to go out from the country at some point. But
Oh wow.
yeah, at the end I managed, and then I went to Hong Kong, and I loved Hong Kong too. It's all those countries. I loved every country in different ways, but Hong
Yeah.
Kong is amazing. Hong Kong is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Hong Kong is one of my favorite countries as well. It's I mean, I lived there for almost 5 years. So
5 years, wow.
yeah,
I
Hong Kong
wish
was
I
my
wish I could
place.
live one day in Hong Kong. It's one of the places I can see myself living there. Apart from the pollution, the pollution
Yeah.
maybe is too high,
Yeah.
but the quality of life is pretty good.
For sure, because you get the best of both. You know, there's mountains and there's the beaches and you know the shopping and the food. It's great. Like I do miss Hong Kong some days,
Yeah,
especially
yeah, yeah,
these
yeah.
days. I feel like I wish I was there. At least I could take a train and go to the beach because I'm stuck in my flat for past what 40 days, 45 days. I don't remember anymore. I've stopped counting.
Yeah.
But
What's your plan right now? What do you want to do now? After, like, let's dream about it. What
yeah.
can we do? What do you want to do after the quarantine?
So the day that I can freely go out, and it's okay to be out. I'm gonna take a long walk to my best friend's house called Susie, and I've imagined it already. So I'm going to take a long walk with Elvis and Walnut, go to Susie's house, and give her a big, big hug first, and then just sit down and have a proper meal with her, because she's like my mother in India. She's been taking care of me for so many years. I love her and I love the family, and I miss my evenings when I used to go to her house and just have a cup of coffee or just be there at dinners and lunches. And she's been sending me food and sending a lot of stuff to my house, but it breaks my heart when I see her downstairs of my building and I can't go down and give her a hug. That's one thing
Yeah.
I'm really missing, and that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Yeah. How are you?
What about me, or what do you mean?
No, what do you
What do I want to do?
yeah, what do you want to do? The first thing that you're gonna do?
I would love to have a run. I want to run. I want to run some kilometers. I wanna feel fresh air in my lungs. That's something that I
Yeah.
miss. I really miss. Yeah, training,
Yeah.
but training outside, because
Yeah.
it's I'm trying to train at home, but it's not the same. And
It's
as you
not.
said before, it's so interesting to see and to appreciate so much the smallest thing in life.
Yeah.
Fresh air, being outside, just doing nothing but being free to go out. And
Yeah.
those are things that we never think about. And this is the time that we had the chance, let's say, to rethink about it. So in a
Yeah.
way, it's dramatic. The situation is dramatic, but it's the chance to think about the little things that are essential for us, and we don't
Yeah.
realize it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like today, I was supposed to work out in the evening, but I didn't manage, because now my life is, if I'm getting a delivery to my house, that takes a good half an hour, because I have to sanitize everything, I have to wash and
Yeah.
do this and do that, and as you said, working out. I am trying to work out at home, but it's not the same. I'm
How?
I'm missing to be free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how is the situation in India? What are the rules? What can you do? What can you cannot do?
Well, there are some states in India. So what government has done is that they have divided states to colors: red, orange, and yellow, I think, and green. So there are some states they're gonna just open up everything and get back to normal life.
Hmm.
But for sure, shopping malls and cinemas are not gonna be open any soon. And Maharashtra, Mumbai is one of the states which has the highest numbers, unfortunately. And I don't think Mumbai is gonna, open up anything for a good another 1 month. But
Yeah.
we still
Yeah.
are, yeah, we are waiting for the 3rd of May, and Modi ji, that he's gonna announce until when it's gonna last. And I don't know why, but a lot of people are saying Mumbai has the highest number um, because of the airport, because of the international airport, and because of the what's they called, the number of traveling which has been done from Mumbai. So,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of expat in Mumbai, so I think that's why the number is much higher. Yeah.
Wow. And what
And where
about the
are you
film?
right now? You are
Now
in
I'm in Madrid, in Spain.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
And
stuck
how's the
here.
situation there?
Well, it's bad. It's bad, as it's one of the most with a country with the highest number of sick people.
Yeah.
But I'm not going out, so I don't feel this threatened. But I wanted to ask you, what about the film industry? Because how is the situation?
Well, everything is shut. Everything is shut for now, because, to be honest, I think after we even are back to work, I don't think things gonna be normal so soon. And most probably, we are only allowed to have, I don't know, 5 to 6, maybe 7 people on set, and there has to be a doctor and a nurse on set. Everyone is gonna get tested, so no one really knows yet what's gonna happen. But I think from my knowledge, definitely a lot of online OTP platform basically. It's gonna start
Hmm.
working better than movies and cinemas. Yeah,
Wow,
and
that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But also, I had a show. It was supposed to release this month on the 10th, and 2 days. We only needed 2 days before this lockdown happened. We were shooting 17, 18 hours a day to finish up, but we couldn't. We couldn't finish, and I was supposed to dub. None of us managed to dub for the show, but let's see. The channel is trying to release it. Hopefully, I don't know. No
Can
one
you say
knows.
can you say that which movie was it, or still it's
Yeah, of course. It's a show called The Casino. It's
hmm.
for Z Prime.
I
Yeah,
don't know it. Well,
yeah.
it's a
You
it's
would
an
know. Okay,
it's
let
an
me ask
Indian
you
channel.
another question. Did you pick up
Go
any
for it.
Hindi when you were in Mumbai?
Did you what?
Did you pick up any Hindi?
Yeah, of course, of course. You remember I was living with my friend Anil that
Yeah,
was with
yeah.
us that night, and he taught me something, but some time passed, so maybe I forgot. But okay, well, namaste, of course.
Yeah, that's
Miraname Giuseppe.
yeah.
Apse mil kalachalaga.
Oh, that's sweet. Not bad. Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah. And then boho jadae. You know, when you try to bargain in the street, you need to say boho jadae. I think that it's too much, right? It means it's too much.
what do you say, Bohor?
Boho jadae. No?
Jadair? No.
Jadae?
Nay.
Well, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. That's what I thought I was saying to the people, you know, to the and then that's it.
Oh, that's it.
That's
Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I didn't get any chance to teach you how to speak Farsi. I should have taught you some Farsi.
I would have loved to. I would have loved to. I'm sure it's pretty difficult, but I would have loved to.
Not really. It's very similar to Hindi.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
Indie is pretty difficult for me too. So, but next time, I want for sure we'll come back to India. You know, I will
Okay.
come back to
My
India.
last question from you is, after you travel to all these places, as much you could cover.
Mhm.
What's the formula of happiness? I've asked you this question before, but what's the formula of happiness?
So of course I travel half of the time I needed to finish my project, but so far right now I think that the formula like to be happy, you have to know many people, many little things, many little ways to be happy every day. So what this journey gave me, what the journey taught me, is to realize how many sources of happiness I have around me. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing that I brought back home. And yeah, we have so thousands and millions of sources around us. We just have to recognize them.
That's really important, especially in these days. I think I don't know. Life has become so strange that small little things that we never seen it around us, and now they suddenly appear in life. And yeah, that's a great way of putting it. Yeah, for sure.
And
Okay,
tell me.
okay, yeah. Please go on.
No, no. I want to say whenever I'll go back to India, I'll ask you again the same question, but maybe in front of the camera. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Let's hope that all of us we can travel soon again, and let's hope we can have the normal life, so called, and have our freedom to be outside and be outdoor. And yeah, my God, I miss life.
Well, let's be optimistic. I don't say let's be positive because there's not the time, but let's be optimistic. Let's keep
Yeah,
think in a positive way. Come on.
for sure, for sure. Okay, so last thing you want to say whoever is watching this, and I need you to say how many languages you can speak.
So I
Oh
can
my
speak.
God, look at that face. He's like, yeah, how many?
No, no, no. I was saying I can speak. It's not perfect, but I can speak English.
Yeah,
You see, it's pretty. My Italian accent is pretty thick.
Yeah.
Spanish, French, and Italian.
Okay. So I want you to first start with English. I want you to tell one message to everyone, short message, because you have to say it in all the languages that you know. After you are done saying that message to all the language that you know, I'm gonna translate it in Farsi and hopefully Hindi also. I'm gonna be able to do it, and we'll finish our conversation there. Okay, come on, go on.
Thank you. Thank you to put me in this situation. What can I say?
Short and sweet, whatever.
Uh, a kiss to everyone. A kiss and hug to everyone. Short and
No,
sweet.
you
Short and.
can you can do better than that. Come on.
I don't love your fears.
Huh?
Love your fears. That was the tagline of my last project, and I really love it. So maybe
Yeah.
that's something nice that I can share with everyone. It's a tagline that I always think about when I have rough times. So
Yeah.
love your fears is something that maybe
Love
I
your
want to
fears.
love your fears.
Okay. Okay.
In Italian is ama le tue paure. In Spanish is amas tus miedos.
Yeah.
In French is aime tes peurs. I think so. And that's it.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
So okay. So love your fears in Farsi. It's ترساتو دوست داشته باش. That's in Farsi. Or in Hindi, let me see how I can phrase that in Hindi. तुम्हारा जो नहीं, वन सेकेंड, जीवन में तुम्हारा जो दर्द है और तुम्हें जो नहीं, तुम्हें जिससे डरते हैं उसे प्यार कर दो, something like that. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. People in the chat says that
Yeah.
it
Oh
was
my
right.
God. डर से प्यार, हाँ. I mean the short form is it's डर से प्यार.
Darsepia. Okay.
डर से
Okay.
प्यार करो. Yeah.
I like. It sounds good. Darsepia.
Yeah, that's actually nicer. Thank you. Let me read his message. The first person, Rishi1595. Thank you, Rishi. Yeah, अपने दर से प्यार करो. Yeah, अपने दर से प्यार करो. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Okay.
thank you to put me in this this difficult. It's like an exam of languages. No, but thank you very much. It was a nice chat. I was happy to catch up with you a little bit, and I hope everything will be better in Mumbai too. And I
Yeah.
hope we meet again over there.
Yes, I'm glad. I'm glad you could make it, and thank you so much for talking to me and talking to everyone else. And I hope you're gonna start traveling again, and that I can follow your videos and watch all the amazing stuff that you're doing. By the way, one of my favorite video of you was you were talking in Italian, I think, which I didn't understand anything, but you were in a train. You were complaining about some guy who was snoring. That was my favorite.
Yeah. In China, everyone was snoring in China. It was a nightmare. Mamma mia, it was horrible. In India, I mean, everyone snores, but in China, they are champions.
Okay, good. All right,
Okay.
so you take care of yourself, and I hope I'm gonna see you soon. Take care and be safe, be healthy, and be the nice person that you are as usual. As
Thank you
always.
so much. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Mandana. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Have
Ciao,
a good
ciao.
evening. Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.